Why hello there, it is Van from Van Plays, and today I'm recording another gameplay on Phantom Forces, and today I would actually like to talk about the topic of buying or building your first gaming PC. Now, this is a really big topic that anyone can talk about, and I'm just here to give you my thoughts on what you should look for in your first gaming PC, and whether or not you should build your first PC, which is what I did. So, what you're going to want to do is first off decide whether or not you have the time to build a PC. Because gaming PCs usually take around, I'd say, 5 to 6 hours depending on your level of, sophistication, whatever, and your knowledge on building PCs. And going into my first PC, which is the PC that I'm playing on, it was my very first time building a PC, and it was very nerve-wracking. I always thought I was going to mess up on everything that I was doing. I didn't want to, spend all this money and then get all the parts in and screw up somewhere, break a part, something on the motherboard, something like that. So, and the odds of that happening are very, very slim. So I'm just here to tell you, first off, don't worry too much about breaking something. And what you're going to want to look for is a chip that is affordable. So first off, you're going to want to look for a CPU. And this CPU should be something that is going to be able to run the games that you're going to want to play. And the CPU that I would go for my first gaming PC is the one that works for you. The one that you can afford and still build the rest of the PC. So I'm just gonna make it like an imaginary build for a first time PC builder. So I'm gonna go with a simple i3 Intel chip. Okay? Now this i3 is going to work perfectly fine with smaller ranged games. Roblox is gonna run super well, and it's gonna be a building block. Because one super good, perk of having a custom built one that you build yourself is the fact that you're going to be able to interchange these parts. Meaning, later down the road, when you get a couple more bucks, you get a couple $100 more, maybe you get some birthday money, you can upgrade this PC whenever you'd like. And that's one super big turning point for anyone deciding whether or not they're going to build their PC or not. And it all comes down to your time, whether or not you have time to build it, and or the money. And another really big deciding factor for building one is the money. You can buy these parts for these PCs and save a whole bunch of money all because you built it. Let's take for instance the Alienware computers. These computers are overpriced gaming computers. Some of them range from like $1,000 to $2,000 for a gaming PC that you can most likely build for way less. You really just have to go and check out the part prices and make sure that it fits in your budget. If you have no budget, go all out and get whatever you like, and you can have like a beastly computer. What I'm saying is you can build a beastly computer for way less than you're gonna buy from, let's say, Alienware, which is a big name brand. At that point, you're just paying for the brand. You're not paying for the computer. That's why it's so much. And so the next thing is basically an issue with building your computer. Like, what do you have to know to start off to go about your first build? And what I'd say to know about it is, once you get your parts, your motherboard's going to come with an instruction manual, which is going to basically allow you to install everything on your motherboard correctly. And so everything comes with a manual for the most part. And in my opinion, the best site to get some PC parts is PC Part Picker. That's good. You can build your whole computer there. You can see if it's compatible or not, the right wattage for your power supply. There's a lot of different factors that go into it, but there's a slight learning curve. I know a lot of people think it's such a huge learning curve because, well, building a computer seems quite intimidating. And after doing some research and, you know, learning more about building computers, you're probably going to find yourself not being so worried about whether or not you're going to be able to build it or not, because most likely you are, and you're going to do perfectly fine doing so. Wow, I just fell off. But another good site for PC parts for cheap is newegg.com. I'm going to leave all these websites that I personally used to build my computer in the description below. I almost said below, but yeah. And if you're going for a budget PC, you're going to want to get the parts as cheap as possible. And these websites are going to allow you to get the cheapest ones. And one major tip of advice I would give to you guys is don't get these parts off of some sketchy website. Don't go just because it's like $10 or something, just because it's super cheap. It may not be the right quality that you're looking for. Because after all, this PC, you don't want it to just burst up in flames while you're playing your favorite video game, and you not have a PC over a cheap or uninstalled part that wasn't even going to work or be compatible with your computer in the first place. And another thing that you can find that will help you along your process of building it is your case. Your case is going to come with a manual. At least mine did. And this case is going to tell you exactly where to put everything. It's going to come with the screws to install your motherboard, your fans, your external fans, stuff like that. Everything's pretty much self-explanatory once you get down and dirty with your computer. And another thing that I have to tell you guys, you can build a budget gaming PC for $300. You can build a PC for $300 and have it be able to run Minecraft on highest settings at 60 frames per second, Roblox 60 frames per second on 10 graphics as Roblox puts it in. Like this right here, if I go into the settings of Roblox, you can see the graphics quality I have all the way up, and I have it on manual so I can have it as high as possible, because the graphics in Roblox have definitely increased. They just keep on getting better and better. Roblox is coming out with newer and newer, graphics capabilities, and every game looks so much better. Just take for instance Phantom Forces, the game that I'm playing right now. It's basically replicating Battlefield for the most part. Everything is running super smoothly, and I don't see, Roblox going down in graphics. I see it just improving. And in my opinion, just to end the video, in my opinion, I think that everybody, if you have the time and the money, you should build your own PC. It's cheaper for one. It's gonna let you know your PC. You're gonna know exactly where everything is in your PC. If something goes wrong, you're most likely gonna know exactly what it is and how to replace it. You're not gonna have to go to some pesky PC replace guy or PC replace store that is gonna restore your computer, and most likely sometimes not. And you're just gonna spend a whole bunch of money on just doing, just getting this guy to do the same thing that you could probably do yourself, and just building it is gonna allow you to get it for cheaper, not have to go to some pesky replace guy, PC place, whatever. You're gonna be able to replace parts, get better ones, upgrade it, and overall just have a really good experience. And another video will be made very soon on the peripherals that in my opinion, you should get if you're going for a budget / really awesome PC peripherals. And by peripherals, I mean like the monitor, the headset, speakers, keyboards, stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you guys learned a lot, and maybe you guys decided whether or not you're gonna buy or build your first gaming PC. But no furthermore. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am Van from Van Plays, and please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.